Okie dokie. Alrighty, I am live. Okay. Hopefully that sounds better now. Cool. Alrighty. Alright, I guess while I'm waiting for people to come in, I don't even know what I was gonna do. I do need a storage shed. Okay, gonna have to grab some things. Alright, I'm probably gonna be quiet until people show up. I'm kind of in pain today. So... yeah, I'm just gonna have the mic off just for a bit. Hey, welcome in. No worries. Heroning is heroning. I got some materials. I didn't have a crafting bench or a storage shed on this island, so I just went to a Nookmiles Island and got that because I didn't want to open up my other island. I'm kind of low energy today. I have some shoulder pain, so I'm gonna be a little lower energy than usual, which is, you know, I'm always low energy. How are you doing today, Lizette? Just about to open up my iPad so I can look at what my plan was. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I have a doctor's appointment soon too for something unrelated, so I'll bring it up then. Thankfully, like, the hilarious thing is I have horrible posture, and having better posture actually helps, which is really funny. So I'm like, I got my headphones mic back working, so I can like lean back in my chair and have better posture. And I gotta go all the way back to Heron to remember what I was even doing. Okay. So I didn't really plan it out super efficiently, so I think we're gonna do some map planning today. Doing alright, have a cranky kid, oh no. But if I randomly leave and come back, that's why. Yeah, no worries, you're good. We might do a little bit of map planning here, because I had like a vague idea of what I was doing, but I didn't write it down very well. So, and it's been a long time since I've actually played on this island. Let me get out the map and take a picture of that. Also, there's the villager lineup. Okay, there we go. The one thing I remember is I know I'm going to change the resident services into a train station. That's like the one thing I can remember that I don't have written down. I think what I'm gonna do is get myself sat down. Henry has fleas. I should probably take care of that. For some reason I thought the frogs couldn't get fleas, but I guess they can. Let's see. I have a single net. Wow. That's exciting. No, get back here. Hey. Stop moving. Thank you. Hello, welcome in. I can't believe I had actual fleas in my body. Yes, I don't... That's very interesting there, Henry. Hope you're doing good today, that GamerBoy77. We're just about to do some map planning, because it's been a hot minute. Yeah, how does a frog get fleas? That's what I want to know. Because I know that certain villager types can't get fleas, so I'm not sure, you know, what happened there. It's kind of weird, man. We are on my island of Heron, which is based on the Miyazaki film Boy and the Heron. I'm doing some map planning right now. Why did I go in my storage? Oh, right, I was getting a bench to sit on. I'm going to pull up my iPad screen, and then I'm going to label areas and figure out what I was doing. Let's do the hammock, that's funny. I made this island back in 2023, and I just kept shelving it. It's terrible. I need to actually work on it. Okay. Just have Mahito chill there for a minute. While I set up my iPad. My island rating is probably not very good, but we can check anyway. I got past 3 stars, obviously. I have terraforming and everything, but I don't know what the current rating is. I'm gonna make a better path to the resident services, but it's like mostly empty right now. I only did the entrance. Also, I haven't done much of the hotel or anything on this island. Full reset? Meaning, like... What do you mean by full reset? We're 2 stars. Actually, I think, technically speaking... Okay, Isabel. Alright, I know. Did you completely remove everything? Yeah, I usually do. This was I made this island before the 3.0 update, so I literally, like, pick up everything and flatten. And then rebuild everything up. So, everything I have down here is what I've built so far. And the rest of the island is pretty much just empty. I got rid of most of the weeds, but missed the patch here. This is an island, like, once I'm done with it, I'm going to reset the whole island and start a new save. I have a forever island and a trading island that I don't reset. 4 stars is still better than the 3 I have. I've met 2, but I don't really care about the star rating, to be honest. Like, once I have the story progressed, I don't really care about the star rating. I tend to get 5-star islands just because I don't like weeds, and I like flowers, so I just genuinely do what Isabel likes. It's not really a big deal to me. I've gotten so many 5-star islands that I don't even worry about it. And this island is so early in building that I don't really care about the star rating. I'm not even close to being done. Okay. Is there any other weeds that I missed? I don't think so. I think I got everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. Fair, quick question. What would you recommend is the best way to get 5 stars? Flowers? Trees, no weeds. Like, legitimately. Obviously, you want to put, like, a lot of furniture out, too. But Isabel really, really wants a certain number of trees and as many flowers as you can fit. I usually put flowers behind my back cliffs, like in that one gap spot that you can't do anything with. I will always put flowers in that back cliff. So, that's my tip for you. And make sure you don't have a lot of dropped items. That lowers your rating really quick. And you can't have too many trees either. It's like a balance. But it seems like you can't have enough flowers, because she does not complain about too many flowers. Okay, now that that's taken care of, let me actually get my stuff going like I was meaning to. Okay, from what I remember, you need 110 to 220 trees. Yeah, around that. If you get more than that, she gets angry about it. Or grumpy. More like grumpy. she'll call your island too rural if you have too many trees, but if you have a decent amount of decorations, it's hard to have too many trees. Unless you're going like full forest core, but if you have like walkways and stuff and builds, that usually helps space out the trees. That's not what I wanted to do. Apparently stunted trees don't count against you. That makes sense, because I mean a lot of people will use saplings to stunt trees, and I guess that doesn't count unless it's a fully grown tree, which is interesting. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I'm going to add my iPad here. Yeah, the only thing I don't understand is how people have like 20 trees and 5 stars. I think trees don't matter nearly as much as flowers do, and decorations count more points than trees. So I think that's why. Because truly, like, she never asks for trees. I mean, sometimes. But she mostly asks for flowers. So I'm guessing it's because they have enough decorations to offset the tree count. Okay, why is it not letting me show my... Yeah, DIY does count for both categories. So if you have enough DIY items, that also counts. Okay, I guess I have to switch scenes, unfortunately. Let's see... New movie recording. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll just pop up my other plan on screen, and then I'll just talk through what I'm doing. I guess if I'm using my Elgato, it doesn't want to show my iPad. But yeah, definitely having enough items will offset that. I think tree standees are basically the same. Okay. So this is the map that I have thus far. That will be why my cousin has 5 stars and 20 trees. She never helps me. The best she does is give me 50k bells. Well, it's nice of her to give you some bells. That's funny. Alright, so... this is the basic plan. I don't know what I was thinking when I just put Mortal World with, like, no indication of anything else. The one thing I know for sure is I'm going to make the resident services into a train station. And then I'm going to have to make, like, a little town area. And I did change things a little bit from that map. I did some adjustments. I go to Treasure Islands and get max spells. That's cool. I don't use Treasure Islands myself. I have nothing against them. Sounds like me with no side made themselves. What does that even mean? Usually I'm really good about map plans, but I don't know. This island has been like a curse on my brain. But as you can see, I got rid of the water feature because it would have taken up too much space. And I have a decent amount of items in my storage. Note is his own treasure island. Yeah, I just grind. I'm very grindy. And I have multiple islands, so whenever I finish an island that I'm going to reset, I literally harvest all of those items and put them on my trading island on a Switch Lite, so I'm just a hoarder. I think that's all that is to it. I think I want to work on the train station. Also, I do have HHA finished. Oh, hey, welcome in, Tay. I do have HHP finished, so we could do villager houses, but honestly, we'll see if I have the energy for that. Right now, I'm thinking we should, like, make the train station. So, first of all, I think I'm gonna go with the plant partitions. Hope everything went well for you with your appointment. I need, yes, castle walls. A lot of these are not customized nicely, but it's okay. Choo-choo train, yes. And with those new Splatoon items, I could make a cool-looking train, which will be awesome. I do want this flavor of castle wall, but not for this. So I'm probably going to have to go to Reese and Cyrus, unfortunately. What's the best way to choose a core? The best way to choose a theme is something you're passionate about, something that you like looking at, and something that you have a lot of items that you know you're going to use already. So it's very, very subjective. You'll be excited to hear I flattened Mossgrove and I'm map planning on a Slumber Island. Ooh. Therapy was ballin' today. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad everything turned out nicely. I actually made, on my Instagram, a theme generator, which has, like, primary theme, secondary theme, and then, a couple other things. Let me pull that up. Because it is very helpful to be like, okay, what combination of things do I want? Because, like, I don't necessarily subscribe to the core thing. I just make islands with themes that I like. Can you generate a theme for me? Yeah. Let me just pull that up. It's a while back. I have to scroll on my Instagram account. Here it is. Just gotta crop that and put it up on my computer. But it's essentially like you pull something from every column, and then it gets you a theme idea. I'm surviving, hope you're well. Wish I had enough time to create a good agent. It does take a lot of time. Caught a stomach bug a few days ago. Oof. Yeah. Stomach bug, not fun. I think the key with creating Animal Crossing islands, especially if you don't have a lot of time, is just pacing yourself and not being mean to yourself for taking time. Because literally, there's no race here. It's just an Animal Crossing island. You don't need to race. Okay. Let's make that smaller, good lord. There we go. There's my theme idea generator. Obviously there's more you can add there, but it's nice to have a color scheme too. I can't take half the time. Take time half the time. You know, it's not a race. It really isn't. You're making your island for yourself primarily, so I wouldn't worry about that as much as you do. There's no pressure to make something in a video game. I think with online and social media, people take it way more seriously than it needs to. And I'm someone who makes islands a lot. I don't need to be doing this. I do it because I like it. And I find the time to do it because I like it. Not because I'm like, oh, I need to be better, I need to do this. No, I do it because I want to. Putting pressure on yourself is a good way to burn yourself out on this game, which I've done a fair number of times. Like, this is my first time actually playing the game in a while. So don't be hard on yourself, truly. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But again, it's just a video game. Truly. It's not like your 9 to 5, it's not a job. It's a video game. And you can want to make a good island, but it still takes time, and that's nobody's fault. Anyway, as you can see on my theme generator here, I'll probably keep that up while I do all this item customizing, because it's not that interesting, but my formula, you have your primary theme, you have a secondary theme, a color scheme, and then what season you want to put it in. And that will decide a lot of things about your island. Town core gothic, historically purple plus cool colors spring, methinks? Yeah, I like that. It's a good one. Good combo. But, like, I think deciding a color scheme really helps, like, mold what you're gonna do. It gives you a nice vibe to start off with. I think I'm gonna keep with the light brick. Hello, welcome in, Daisy Blue. Let's see... Those are all plant partitions. This is where the castle wall comes in. I think I'm gonna go for ivory. I'm doing okay. I know I'm gonna be using castle walls and making a tiered neighborhood. Started with purple and black, but I think adding other color codes will help. Yeah, no, like, I just finished my island that's mainly purple, and I had to use other colors because there is a disgusting lack of purple in this game. Which is so rude of the game to do that. Purple is... And, like, it's so inconsistent, too. Like, the shades of purple in this game are not very consistent. And that's kind of frustrating. Like, I have to make so many custom designs for that island. Oh, of course I do. I've been playing Animal Crossing at the franchise since the first game. I have made... God, how many islands at this point? I've been playing this game since launch. So, absolutely. This island is my newer island. I want it to be better because my last I didn't read anything. Oh, you know, that's fair. If you're new to a game... Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Daisy Blue. I am kind of a grandpa of the fandom, so... I used to make dream addresses in New Leaf, too. Long time ago. Also, for anyone new or joining in, I have the theme generator up that was asked about earlier. I made that a bit. Minecraft? I have never played Minecraft in my entire life. Which is weird, because it seems... It's something I would definitely be interested in, but I've never played it. I'm, like, very slow into getting into different video games because I hyperfixate on so many. Mostly been playing, Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley recently. Stardew is one of those games that I'm just like, ooh, just one more day, one more day. Sure, what's up? Sonic drags you back into the Chow trenches regularly too. Oh, absolutely. Digital artist and do work for commission-based branding for streamers. I do my own artwork, but thank you so much for the offer. I literally draw all of my own stuff. I actually have an art channel that I need to start working on. I wish you luck, though. Man, with all the batch stuff that they added in 3.0, I really wish that they added batch customization. Because I'm just like, please God. I don't want to listen to Cyrus and his nonsense every time I want to change a singular object. Oh, I mean, I don't really need any services for art, but I appreciate it so much. I appreciate the offer, but I do all of my own art. I would feel weird commissioning someone else, because I am an artist myself. Jungle Core Fishing Village, any color late summer. I think that would be fun. Be like, you can have like certain rainbow sections. I have done a Rainbow Island before, and I will say it helps if you make like individual sections that are different colors and not just have every color everywhere. Yeah, big miss on the customization, Nintendo, 1000%. But like Summer and Rainbow go together really well. I think like a Jungle Core Fishing Village would be really nice. No thank you, Daisy Blue. I'm not interested in any commissions or collaborations. I don't have any money. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am flat broke. So I wouldn't be able to give you any money anyway. Don't really care about the color ever, but thanks for the tips. Yeah, no worries. God, how many? Let me look at my list of dream addresses. Good God. I've made so many that I'm just like, yeah, I've done that color scheme before. I've done 11. 11 dream addresses. Ooh, man. That's so many, but not... I've seen other people with more, though. Also, sorry about any traffic noise. I'm literally right next to a transit center and crazy people. Yes, the theme generator. It's up during this, boring customization part. No worries, you're good. You have a grumpy kid to deal with. It do be like that. I have put in the work. I have spent I don't even want to know how many hours I have on this game. I have multiple consoles and Nintendo accounts, so I can't really... I'd have to manually calculate it, and I'm like, I don't need to know. I don't need to know. It's thousands of hours, I'm sure. Now watch, as soon as I start to put this together... Oh, hey, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I'm mostly streaming right now. Hopefully March I'll start posting videos again. I just needed time to adjust to my new editing software. Legit, you'd have to open every account on every Switch. Yep, and I don't want to do that. I don't have the mental fortitude to do that kind of math. My brain does not like math. Creative things, art, colors, music, all of that, yeah. Math, no. Math, 1000% no. No thanks. Even though I could use a calculator, but I'm like, I don't need to know that. It's just one of those things I don't need to know. I swear though, like, I'm gonna go out and be like, ooh, I don't want the ivory, actually. Math is of the devil, probably. Yeah. You know what's... Oh, you just reminded me of something, Lizette. So when I was a kid, there was this computer game slash book called The Number Devil. That was like a kid's book to just, like, learn math, and it was actually really good. Let me see if I can find that. Oh my god, I haven't thought about that in years. And I still hate math, even though that was a legitimately good video game and book. Let me see if I can find that. Oh my god. Yes, The Number Devil. It was a fun, like, it had, like, little illustrations with this kid and the Number Devil. Let's see if I can find something. And it was also on, computers. Like, there was a computer game. All of these images are, like, so low quality. Why is that? Okay, here we go. I'll just pop up the Number Devil real quick, and then I'll put the theme generator back up. But I was reminded of this. Here is the book. Just random childhood memory there. Oh my god. Hans Magnus Eisenberger. I wouldn't have remembered that name. It's too close to John Jacob Dinkelheimer Schmidt for my liking. But it's a good book. It's a good book. Very entertaining, very funny. My dad got me the computer game too. As a kid. Yeah, it's a very iconic cover. Ooh, and of course I'm out of bells. I wish you wouldn't yell at me when I'm trying to leave. Okay, actually, before we do any more, I'm gonna go back and see if I like the ivory, because I have a feeling I'm going to be mad. And be like, no, I actually want something else, and I just wasted all of that. All of those bells. Okay, let's see. Because we do have kind of a light woodish thing going on, so it should look fine. Because there is a train station in Boy and the Heron. And that's, like, my main thing here. Is this one? Okay, good. I will need some castle towers, maybe? This island slaps. Wow. Why, thank you. I've barely done anything on it. At all. It's just been sitting rotting. Which is also me sitting rotting. I am very proud of the entrance though. Like, yeah. No, okay. I'm happy with the ivory. It looks good. That's good news. I didn't waste any bells. But yeah, like here, I can show you I made all the tiles. They're all the planks and then the water. And that's literally all I've made other than Mahito's eyebrows. I have one more player character I need to add in, who's the granduncle. I think it's kind of fitting that I made one Ghibli island, which was Miyazaki's first film, and now I'm making his supposedly last film, because that man is notorious for coming out of retirement. You can make a little heron design on the castle towers. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that. So, I'm going to either use a dress design, like the bubble dress, or I'm going to use the cutout standee, but I'm definitely putting, like, the Heron from the movie somewhere. Ooh, that was weird. Do I have any castle towers? I feel like I do. I know I gave myself a bunch of items. But just like I made the Ohm on Wind, I'm definitely gonna make characters with custom designs for sure. Okay, castle gates. Do I have the towers? Maybe? Yes, no? Doesn't look like it. Also, I was thinking of using the inflatable bird ring as well, to look kind of like a heron. I am probably going to need to get stuff from my trading island, alas. Alright, I gotta set that up. Go over to Tokata and grab some things. Okay, here we go. Except it's not 2 a.m. I always turn my clocks back 12 hours if I'm playing at night, so it's not dark. There we go. Wait for that to load up. Let's see. What else can I put in here? Actually, while we wait for that, I'm gonna start working on some custom designs. Because I want to make like a little train track section. And I want it to be like the gravel and then a train track. Yeah. I want it to be tiling. Completely unrelated, but I love applesauce. Dude, applesauce slaps. I love applesauce. I like the cinnamon applesauce the most. No, I do need that still on. Actually, no. I think now I can start making it a little asymmetrical, so it doesn't feel like completely even. Oh my god. Yes, mail me the cinnamon applesauce. It'll turn into like apple cider, like alcoholic apple cider. And then I can't have it. I'm old enough, but my body does not like that. It's just, ooh, the little cups, ooh. It's alright, I can always get my own applesauce at some point. Okay. That's loaded. I forgot that I need to change characters, because I finally organized the storage on Tokata, my trading island. Alright, fine. Do what you want. I still need to send out that package to you, but I should be able to do that, like, by the end of the month. You get that one controller with a weird D-pad. It makes it harder to make lines as easily. Need to finish the gosh darn Christmas gifts, but we've been getting through it. Yeah, no worries. It do be like that. Life has been lifing too hard, in general. I move slightly, and there goes my back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, life can stop lifing now, thanks! Exactly. Can we, like, not? Please? I would appreciate if not. This is like the most time-consuming part. Making each individual little rock. There we go. But don't worry, there's more time-consuming parts coming up, like the shading. Okay, that's good enough. Also, low-key, I'm like thinking about going into my player character's house because I do not like the 2 p.m. music. Okay, I'm just gonna name this Cobblestone Center. There we go. And now, to save my own sanity. For people who are new here, like, I normally play muted. Because I'm usually, like, watching a video or something while I build things. Do I have a music player? I feel like I should. Yeah, okay. Now the question is... do I have music? Why did it go out of the... there we go. And if you want to know what's going on with this house decoration, I don't even remember. It's been that long. I don't have any music. This is fine. What's a music that I don't get as bored with? While I set up getting all this stuff out. Museum, probably? I'm just gonna bother Blathers. I think that's what the deal is. I'm gonna go in and bother Blathers and just make custom designs in front of him. Sorry, bro. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. And this is where things really start to come to life. I think I'm going to change that from a dark gray into a, like, lighter gray. Just so it looks more like mortar, I guess? I think that's a little bit too light. Yeah, that's better. That makes more sense to me. Ooh, I'm leaning forward too much. That's not good. Ow. Shoulder do be shouldering. Okay, there we go. Alright, nice. They're a little bit less round than I wanted, but it doesn't have to be perfect the first time around. Can always refine this later. I just want to make sure that it tiles properly. And I can use it for a base for what I really want to do, which are the train tracks. Okay, nice. Probably need to add some highlights too, but for right now I just want to make sure that the basic idea of it works. Okay, I'm gonna go with that for now and refine it more later. I just want to see how it looks on the ground. Okay. Because I'm gonna have to have like little mini like roads or dirt paths in this area. I might need to make a 9-tile dirt path as well. I probably will. But let's see how that looks. Now I'm like thinking about Slumber Island controls. Help. Why did they have to make it so different? I don't understand. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That works really well, tiling. Perfect. Okay. So now that we've got that tiled nicely, now I need to refine it to make sure it looks really nice, and then I can do other parts. Because I do think it looks good. The tiling worked, and that's the most important part. The control difference is so frustrating. I know, like, I built that Slumber Island in, like, one sitting, and it took me, like, a solid 20 minutes just to get used to the controls. And then now I'm, like, back on a normal island, and I'm like, oh god, I forgot what the normal controls are. Because they're so different for, like, seemingly no reason. Like, they could have done everything in the same way. I know that they had extra menus, but, like, there are other ways to access extra menus. So silly. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot already. I mean, I do appreciate the cha-cha slide beyond any measure. So at least that's consistent. Let's see. Oop, this one needs to be filled in as well. I feel they should have just made a Slumber Nook phone with the extra menus. That would have made more sense. Yeah, like tabs, anything. Why did you have to completely reverse the the controls from the main island? Because if you get really into Slumber Islands and then you have to go back to your own island, it's like, oh god, I'm gonna hit the wrong thing like 17 times. Yeah, I don't care for that either. It's so annoying. Nintendo has never learned the lesson: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, this little highlight is going to really make this feel like actual rock. Okay, that's nice. Okay, there we go. And now... time to make the train tracks. Let's see... Can I join your island? No, it's not open for visitors, but welcome in, Flora Kitty. Flora Kitty, yeah. I don't do open islands. Okay, yeah, more like that. And then I want one more shade of brown. I'm just building today. I don't travel on other people's islands on my streams. I'm not one to... I'm a hermit player. I'll do the occasional stream like that, but like... No, not really. Most of the time. Thank you, though. Okay, I think I want it to, like, go this far. Yeah, I think that's the vibe. We don't really do, like, going to other people's islands in my streams. I also don't like any kind of self-promotion or self-talk here. Yeah, let's not do that, please. This stream is not a Treasure Island stream. It's not a social, like, going to other people's island stream. It's literally just I'm building and where I'm talking with the chat. And this is an adult stream. I don't stream for kids. If you are a child and you're here, welcome. Don't say your age. Don't mention you're a kid. Thank you. But we just here for vibes. Yes, we just yap here. It's just yap. Nothing more than yap. Also, I do have some rules in the description for the stream, if you're curious. We're usually really chill here, but mind the gap. I'm kind of liking this wood feel. Instead of making it, like, super detailed. Because sometimes I make wood, like, hyper detailed, and it doesn't always need to be. Let's try that out. There's my carrot. There it is. Looks like 2x4s. Yeah, that's the vibe. I'm gonna pull up a picture of some train tracks just so I have like a better I can't even talk anymore, dude. Train tracks. I'll look at some reference images. And then we need like the rail over it, obviously. So I'll add that too. I think like right here. Okay, nice. And then... Nice. Then we can do like some variation in the color a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a good pattern. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I have to make all these custom designs. I mean, I don't have to, but like I do because I don't like using other people's work because I'm stubborn, but then I get into making them and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember, I like doing this. It's the shower metaphor. I don't want to get in the shower right now, and then when you get in, I don't want to leave the shower. And then I want like something that looks like a rivet. So yeah, that works. You get to make them, yeah, literally. Okay, there we go. That feels train trackish. And now, the fun part, I get to reverse it. Except, I can't do the drag thing because otherwise the cobblestone underneath will not tile, so... I'm gonna do a little bit of shenanigans to get that to work, but it's not hard. Actually, you know what? No, I'm still gonna do it on this one, even though I do need to see the cobblestone underneath. Okay. Okay. There. Big braining over here. And that should be enough to where I don't need to have any more than that because the train tracks will still cover it. I just want to make sure that it tiles properly. Okay, cool. Because yeah, I was how many from the top? 4. Okay. There we go. We got this. Sometimes you can legitimately just use the drag tool, but this time, because I have a tiling pattern underneath it, I can't. Because it'll look funky if I do that. Weird. Nice. Let's see. Okay, nice. Now the question is, before I finish this, what is the ratio? Will that still work? No, I think that'll still work. Kind of. No, I do need to make it. How far down should I make it? Because this one's above the middle line, so it should be below the middle line to make it even. Yeah, I need to make it below the line instead. A small unique hell to taking art, making sure it actually tiles, literally. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can just use the drag tool and just move it and it'll be totally fine, and I put it down and it doesn't tile anymore. I'm like, how did I do this? What have I done to myself? So yeah, you really gotta be careful about tiling if you want something to be tiling. Okay, now that I've got that, the beginning line of the track should be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. There we go. I swear my catchphrase at this point is there's a lot of back and forth in custom designs. But it's true. You gotta sometimes put something down on the ground and go, ooh, that doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. Now the next question is, how far apart was this? Oh man. Custom designs are 80 back and forth, yeah, literally. It's like, I gotta make sure... 80%, yeah. Gotta make sure that I do the pattern right so it looks correct. Okay, so I have 2 from this... 2 from the right side. That's what I need to know. Wait, the other thing I need to know is the spacing of the rivets. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and pull it up on my computer so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Because I have the technology to just have that pulled up already. There. Now I can just see it. Okay. Is that the right colors? I'm gonna go with that. Nice. Ugh. Anytime I get in the zone, I like get into really bad posture. And that hurts my bad shoulder. I need to stop doing that. Shrimp time. I should not be shrimping. I shrimply should not. Shrimply having a terrible back time. A terrible time with my spine. I do be good at sillies. Let's see. So it's these 2. this one next to the center, and good enough. There we go. I will say, I hate Paul McCartney's Christmas song. It's like one of my least favorite Christmas songs of all time, which is impressive because I do not like Christmas songs at all. For context, I am a classically trained singer and violinist, and the amount of holiday Christmas music that I've had to play in my life is way too many. Like, a disgusting amount too many. Okay, so I'm gonna take these down, because I want to get some custom... Yeah, he's not great. It's like the most sellout Christmas music I've ever heard in my life. It's like, ooh, I want to have a paycheck. It literally just feels like, Christmas music makes a lot of money. I should get that paycheck. Paul. And it's the most lazy writing. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? Why you like this? Oh, Gladys just ran over and flopped down. That's wonderful. I'll get those out later. She do be chillin' though. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to put down in-game path, or do I just want to do... Because I'm pretty sure with the rest of the island... Oh no, I did put some in-game path down. I feel like I should do that for the train track specifically. Just so I have like a good idea of where I'm going to be placing them. And it's going to be 4 wide. I think I want it to be 4 wide. Because I have the other cobblestone parts that kind of extend it. And we'll just pretend... Ooh, I could get like a cave and like make a little tunnel here. So it's like it leaves underground. I think that's the play. Do need to change the river a touch, so this makes sense. But that's easier to change than something else, so... Just a smidge of a change. Yeah, that's better. Laying paths is so exciting. What else could I talk about? I don't know. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm very low energy today. I'm sure you can tell by my voice. But I got like this weird shoulder-chest issue going on that should just go away on its own. But it's been like hard to sleep. Which is not fun. I don't have the best sleep track record to begin with. Because I have good old chronic insomnia. Let's see, how far... I'm gonna put the mini-map on so I can see where I'm going here. Okay, so... I think I'll have the train tracks... go up to the bridge. This is what I get for not, like, looking at my plans before the stream. And then being like, oh, I didn't have very specific plans. Oh well. Let's see. There we go. That's how far it needs to be. I don't mean to keep getting rid of those pieces. They can stay, but whatever. I think I'll have it, like, go up and around. Yeah, because, I mean, it's a train station. I don't have enough space to make, like, a full track. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it like that. And have maybe, like, something that looks like a tunnel to kind of end the track. That's the vibe. I've been kind of debating if I want to go, like, take a break at 3 like I usually do, which is in 5 minutes, or just end the stream early because I'm not feeling so good, but I don't know. We'll see. I want to get something done. I mean, we did get something done. I got a couple custom designs, but that's not like a big build or anything. I wish I could, like, do this faster. I'll have to, like, watch the movie again, because I can't... I have screenshots of it. I'll have to look at, like, the town section of it again, because I can't remember what kind of, like, road structure they have. Yeah, I'm gonna make that have a transparent tile so it goes on the in-game path. And then I'll do that for these as well. Because I think I like how it looks better when it has transparent pixels over a in-game path. There we go. Villagers be all up over this. And I love Pate, but she drives me a little bit crazy sometimes. All villagers do. Anytime they're anywhere near where I'm trying to build, I'm like, why are you here? Girl, don't you dare walk into me. No. Like, look, she's getting all up in my business. I really like how that looks on the in-game path, though. Oh, and now she's thinking, what is up with you, girl? She really wants attention. My goodness. I don't have time. I'm sorry. Besides, you're a dreamy, you're not leaving, so you can think all you want. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this little section. And I'll take a 20-minute break. If I don't feel well I'll come back and say, hey, I'm ending the stream, but I will be taking a break in a second. As soon as I'm done with this little track section, which, look at that, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. And I will say, like, I love making unique designs for every island I make, because it's fun to, like, look back on the specific tile sets. And I always upload them once I upload the dream address, so anyone can use them. Oh yeah, see? That's feeling train right there. This feels like train. I'm definitely gonna look into those Splatoon items, because I know the... What is it? I don't remember the name of it, but it has like a lit up thing to make like train windows that have light. That's gonna look cool. I'll probably get a bunch of items on my break, because I just opened up my trading island before I got into this part. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful tiling. Okay, yep. I will be back in about 20 minutes. I'll let you know if I need to end stream early when I come back, but I will be back in 20. Alrighty, I am back. Just in time. I had to get something to eat, but I had just enough time to get some items out on my trading island. Not a lot. But some. I feel like my filter is not... Oh, I was gonna say, there we go. That should be better. Thank you, thank you. Got my favorite snack, some dino nuggies. Need to get some more greens, though. I'm trying to make the noise suppression better. There we go. I'm probably gonna be lurking because I ate, so now my stomach is telling me, oh yeah, I feel you. You're all good. I'll probably do like a couple of things. This is my trading island. It's nice being back in summer on Heron, because I've been playing in winter, obviously. Yeah, that's... actually, I'm gonna really quick check out Nook's Cranny, see if there's anything I can get there. Mini tour. We'll turn the mini-map off. Now that Rossetti can just move everything off of the beach specifically, I've been like putting stuff on the beach and putting it into specific characters' storage instead of actually picking everything up individually. It's been so much nicer. I'm so glad that they added Rossetti as a service. Oh, T-Bone. Hi, T-Bone. There's nothing really here I want. What about wallpaper? Anything good? Oh, I literally only have 1,000 Nook Mile, or 1,000 bells on me. Ooh, I want the harmonious wall. Yeah, I need to get some money. Hold on. It's Friday PM, it's probably not going to be a good turnip price. I'm just curious anyway. I got a couple spikes. Yeah, 65 bells. Terrible. Although, see, this is the problem. Anytime I look at turnip prices, I'm like, ooh, that might mean that the next week would be a big spike, but I don't have the patience or energy for that right now. Especially not on a stream. Although I will need more money for Mahito. With all the new storage upgrades and whatnot. Thankfully I've gotten all the bridges and inclines done, I'm pretty sure. I'll get the Festival reaction set too. Might as well. Okay. That one definitely... That one... I want the hallway wall. I think I already have... Yeah, might as well. It doesn't hurt to have extras. Mahito's house is going to be pretty easy because there's actually, you know, a house in the film that I can look at, have reference images to recreate. It's been a minute since I've done anything based on something not from my imagination. And the annoying thing is we're going to have to go back on the plane to Reese and Cyrus because these are not customized to the right color. At least I got some Nook Miles from that. Alright, let's go. I feel like next week I will have things prepped better for the next stream. No. Ah, damn it. I didn't want to do that. Alright, fine. I walked into your trap, Harriet. I'm not gonna keep whatever hairstyle it is, but we'll see how crazy this looks. I mean, hey, it's not too bad, but it's still not the right haircut. There, now you look like the character again. Okay, everyone's clapped. Now it's time for business. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. Let's start from the backwards. There we go. I'm falling asleep. Oh man. I'll probably go until 4 my time, so like half an hour. I did way better than I was expecting to, honestly. But I feel like we can get done with part of the train station. I'll probably record more later and just do it by myself. I'm like feeling my energy slipping away from me. Oof. But I didn't want to miss another stream. Let me see if I have my screenshots of the movie. Proud of you for trucking through it today, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm like falling asleep. Because I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to because of my dang shoulder. I am excited to start working on Animal Crossing again, though. I'm just... Life is lifing. And I do have an almost fully edited video. I just have to finish the voiceover of the Slumber Island I made in like 6 hours. Once these castle towers are done, we'll get the basic train station layout going. I might move the path down a little bit, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably have to put some simple panels in front of the castle walls, because the train station in that film is like traditional Japanese building kind of train station. So that's gonna look a little bit different. Maybe I'll like start building while I watch the movie. That'd be fun. Because I haven't watched it in a while. I think these castle walls are all... Oh no, I need more bells. It is so expensive to customize those, good lord. That's okay. I still have some money. I always forget how expensive, like, the big item customizations are. It just eats through bells. Okay, that one's fine. I think this is literally the last thing I need to customize. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we can go back and kind of set up the train station skeleton. Ooh, it's getting close to raining. But like, I want something similar to this kind of a feel for the train station. I also need to, like, maybe get rid of some of this fencing, so it's, like, easier to get to the neighborhood part. I'll definitely have to rearrange those pine trees, too, but I'll save that for a later bit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this down one more tile, so I can have one tile of train, like the platform. Like wood platform. Okay, so... Oh wait, no, I can do that. I know what I'm doing. What I need to do is take this color, fully fill it. Wait, no. I want to copy the other design. There we go. So that way, instead of the the train tracks, it's platform, and it still connects to the bottom there. But it's like solid train track platform. There we go. There we go. That way, it's just like solid planks. There we go. Yeah, I'm really digging this new way of doing the wood grain. It's a lot more simplistic and a lot easier, but it still looks nice. Might have to move it 2 down. Yeah, so this river is going to have to change a little bit, but that's fine. Oh yeah, it's really gonna rain. Go across over here and make it a little bit more even looking. There we go. That looks better. Not arch tile, I did the stone path. Put it 2 down here. And that way I can extend the train tracks over a little bit more. And not have it be too close. And also... yeah. I'll figure that out. But essentially what I want to do is I want to move the train tracks down a bunch so I can have enough room for the platform, the train platform. But I like how those tiles turned out, I will say. I'm trying to think of, like, if I want to do... because I think the Splatoon items that you can, like, make a train with are a little bit too modern looking for this island. Because I'm pretty sure Boy and the Heron is, like, supposed to be during Miyazaki's childhood, is, like, the era, so... I will say the tiling is actually easier than you would think, because the symmetry tool helps so much with the tiling. You just have to find the correct edges that they line up in all 4 corners. That's, like, the easy part. But I like how the colors go together, too. Like, the tracks themselves are, like, nicely visible. And I can definitely, like, retool this gravel path for something else later, too. I could probably make it into, like, a 9-tile path. Which I'm probably gonna do that. I think that's the vibe. I'm gonna retool it as a 9-tile path, also. But once you get it to tile, it's, like, so satisfying. Let's see, so... first of all... replace these... I'm excited to start making build videos again, though. Like, not whatever else I've been working so hard on the Stardew videos that I'm just like, I want to do Animal Crossing videos. But I have till the end of the month to get a bunch done, so... I like to get ahead of the curve and have a whole bunch of stuff queued so I'm not, like, panicking and making videos every single week. Okay. Ooh, I should make, like, some, crossing tracks. Maybe even make, like, a sign for that or something. Okay. So let's get rid of this part. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to make one more custom design. And this time I can use the drag design, because I'm just gonna make a full tile. So I can have, like, other planks. And that way I can reuse this for other sections too. Or even, like, change the colors a little bit and make it a different shade of wood. That's, like, my biggest tip. If you want to make an island with only your own custom designs, 100% make, like, variations on the same tile. Or make something that you know you can use in multiple different ways. I mean, that seems obvious, but I don't make nearly as many custom designs as people use on their islands, because I simply just do not have the energy to make as many designs. Okay, let me see if my theory is correct. Also, I'm definitely gonna put the country fence along this. That's gonna look really nice, especially like it's a similar... No, the country fence is a little bit darker, I think. And I'll put like a cave here on its side. Okay. Okay, now we can start putting the platform down. I'm probably going to extend that track. I'm probably going to pull in that a little bit. But the basic idea... So I want to have like the platform right on like that. And what I might even do... just to make it tile more interestingly, is have one open and the other not. So like some planks are longer than the others. And like do the opposite end on the other one. Oh wait, it should be the other way around. It should be open on the bottom, because that's how it connects. There we go. Man, it's gonna rain on this island, my goodness. And then the platform ends here. Okay, I did that kind of weird with the, Okay, that should make it look better. Not sure which direction the wood grain is going, but I'll fix that later. That's good enough for now. Yeah, I'll definitely have to fix that board pattern later, but not a big deal. And then these ones don't have any transparent pixels, so they make it solid, which is nice. But yeah, I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Now we have like the basic train track kind of stuff going on. Let me go grab the castle items that I need. I need a better place for my storage shed. Oh yeah, the log stakes too. Here we go. That should be enough. And then I want the country fence. There we go. Storm clouds coming, my god. I needed like a better way up over here. I might have to move some houses around too. Alright, where is... Oh, did I not get... I didn't get the archway. Okay. That's kind of a keystone in what I need here. I'll get like the basic facade done and then I'll end stream, because I'm clearly losing it. There we go. Get a couple of those. Ooh, maybe a torii as well. The torii would look cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move the houses a little bit, but I will do that on my own. Maybe I will leave that extra bit of gravel up. Is that even? Yeah, that's even. And I don't have a shovel. There we go. But that's like the basic vibes thus far. I will definitely be doing more on my own. Nope, here we go, it's gonna start raining. Ooh, thunder too, that's cool. I love the thunder in this game. Okay. Ooh. Nice. So that's like what we did. That's gonna be it for today's stream. I stream 3 times a week. Next stream is going to be on Monday. I do shiny hunting and Pokemon. Then I do Tuesday Stardew Valley. And next Friday I'll be doing something else in Animal Crossing. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. See you later.